Anatoly religion. He is in bad fortune by 51% of Trioptima. The megacorporation was a shadow of its former self, but it still held tens of thousands of patents, trademarks, and copyrights. And furthermore, the public was forgetting about the neighbors of Chile and what happened on Citadel Station. There was higher public support for Triop than there was for the UNN, simply because their brains were still hooked upon farming. Anatoly Korechkin sought to capitalize on that. Next we have Diego. No, not Edward Diego. No, he's dead. His son, actually. William Diego. William Diego was pretty young when his father died, and when his birthday learned of what Edward Diego had done, his family was powerless. He drove his family to suicide and ended up in he decided to take this Diego went on to join the UNN Navy. He quickly rose in the ranks, and after a highly publicized battle at Boston Harbor, he was hailed as a hero and became known nationwide as Citadel Station tragedy. Marie Delacroix became quite famous for her invention once in the throes of it. The excitement of man conquering the stars was very much needed by humanity, but Delacroix harbored fears of not knowing what route midnight travel could do to ships and humans. There was to be a UNN Senate subcommittee assembled to discuss triosophic development of Sarah. The usual politics and theatrics that came with rule bending and progress. It was almost a certainty that the UNN would put restrictions on the use of Sarah, if not outright forbid the use of the AI needed to use it. There would be rivalry, arguing, correct promises, grandstanding, but in the end, triumph would probably get its way in some form. Marie Delacroix met William Diego shortly before the subcommittee assembled, and he tried to ease her mind by promising that he would do his best to get her all the time she needed to test Sarah. He had political pull from the UN, and his wife was a triumph warden. If anyone could make that promise, it was him. And though he owned 51% of Triumph, Anatoly Korechkin had decided to stay out of the matter. During the assembly, it was revealed that the AI needed to make Delacroix's fastest-in-light device possible already existed. A close friend of Delacroix's named Janice Polito had designed a prototype called Xerxes Private. It was a personality-driven, self-governing AI which was still highly illegal to create. It was a spectacular shock to Delacroix. Polito had no justification for Xerxes was that if this sort of AI was going to be developed yet, it should be done by someone who understands its dangers. So Xerxes was created with 1/3 AI routines and 2/3 containment protocols. In the end, Marie Delacroix was not given 5 more years to test the device. She was given 3 months. Xerxes would be the AI used to control the SPL device, not Sarah. The UNN and Triumph very well could have entered into open conflict with one another over what was revealed at the subcommittee assembly, and the UNN did not trust Triumph with the technology they were handling. So it was decided that a military ship called the UNN Rickenbacker, under the command of Captain Diego would be tethered to the Triumph ship built specifically to house Xerxes called the Von Braun. When it was time to test the FTL device, the two ships would do it together. And to ensure Xerxes wouldn't go rogue like Chauvin did, there were several loopholes put into his systems that allowed humans to override him. He was meant to be hackable. Anatoly Korechkin would act as the captain of the Von Braun, opposite William Diego aboard the UNN Rickenbacker. Janice Polito would be part of the crew of the Von Braun to maintain and monitor Xerxes, and Marie Delacroix, who would be part of the journey to take care of the FTL device itself. The construction of the Von Braun was complete. It and the UNN Rickenbacker would take that voyage together and test the FTL device side by side. In 2111, a bright-eyed young man enlisted in the UNN Navy and was designated Soldier G65434-2, though would apparently be more affectionately known as Goggles far and wide, so Goggles it is. He would serve in some pretty major missions in his first few years of service and gained some mild recognition for it. Goggles was a pretty solid soldier. When the UNN Rickenbacker was ready to launch in the year 2114, Goggles applied to be part of the crew and was selected. After 5 months of travel, the Von Braun and the Rickenbacker had traveled 67 trillion miles from Earth, arriving at a planet called Tau Ceti 5. But then, Goggles' memory drops out. He suddenly comes to an inhabitant. Embedded into his head, which, sure, is extremely awesome, highly illegal, and very useful. What the hell is going on? The ship is shaking, it's damaged, there's blood all over the room, and he's alone. A woman named Janice Polito, the AI expert that takes care of Xerxes, calls in specifically and orders him on the ship. She can't say specifically what, but some sort of a force has hijacked the ship. She says that he volunteered for the implant surgery and that he needs to get to her on deck 4, the operations deck, and that they are after them both. And you know what? We're going to do things different. If Goggles doesn't get to know what's going on, then neither do you. Let's get this party started, shall we? There are audio logs all over the place with codes to doors and bits of info about what happened to the ship. But it's just little drips of knowledge. There's no way he'll be able to keep things together by picking up logs like this. It'll be supplemental at best. Xerxes seems to be doing his job. He's announcing where the ship is dangerous, warning people to evacuate, so at least he's not gone haywire. Janice Polito doesn't supply a lot of information, but she's strangely supportive in her own way, though also really off-putting. Her voice lacks any warmth, and at times it's like she's barely holding on to her patience. When Goggles does something that she approves of, she rewards him with currency to get upgrades, like she's giving her pet a treat for doing a good job. Goggles gets on for a while without any resistance, but goes past a lot of bodies, and it's pretty clear that these people weren't killed by ship damage. Something tore them apart. It stokes this special kind of rage within him, and it's not until he gets deep into the science deck that he finds out what has been killing people. It clearly was human that had been mutated into something horrific. It only takes a few hits to kill. It's such a pathetic thing to see. What could have caused a human to mutate like this? He doesn't feel anger at them. He feels anger about what happened to them. These were his critics. Goggles wants to Xerxes will send these things to him if he doesn't disable the security cameras via hacking or stay out of sight. So the AI has been compromised. Xerxes was meant to have backdoors. He was meant to be hackable so that he couldn't go rogue like Shodan, the monster from so long ago, did. But why the hell would Xerxes be sending mutated human beings and apparently also mutated monkeys to attack innocent crew members? It's so creepy that Xerxes is still speaking over the intercom system as though he's functioning properly, reminding crew of protocol and responsibility, giving safety announcements, yet he's actively shutting down power systems that could allow crew members to flee areas that need to be evacuated, effectively isolating entire decks. It requires so much work to get rid of audience in Xerxes' lab, and the red book is getting from just the science section into the medical section, and he almost didn't make it through that. calls out his location over the intercom system, but then speaks directly to Goggles again, relaying that the many wish to know his intentions. Is Goggles allied with her? Does he not know of her intentions or her history? That she once tried to destroy his species